it's Betsy, and today we're going over part 2 of the eyeshadow palettes I decided to keep. And today it's all about the littles. Now, when I say littles, I mean in size, not in quantity of shades, because some of these palettes are too small to put with the rest of them. They would get lost in the shuffle. Now, if you don't know, back in September, I was working on my declutter series, and when I got to eyeshadow palettes, I decluttered over half of them. So I've already done a part 1 of this and went over all of my big ones. Now we're gonna go over the small ones. I'm not gonna swatch every shade, but I will go over like palettes from brands that I kept and why. So starting off, we have the Kaleidos 5 pans. So this one is the electric turquoise. It's so pretty. And Kaleidos, one of the things I love from them is they have this amazing shimmer formula. So that is the middle shimmer from Kaleidos and the electric turquoise, right? Yeah. Then we have the Cyber Bronze. Now, if you're looking for a good silver, the Cyber Bronze, this silver shade right here, is an amazing silver. Like, look how good that is. So, so good. Then we have the Lunar Lavender, which looks like this. These shadows are so stinking pretty. And their mattes are great too. I just, you know, I'm a sucker for a good shimmer. This is my favorite one, which is the, what is this one? The Sci-Fi Green. It's so good. But y'all know I love me some green eyeshadows. Then we have the Sashimi City, which is more of like a neutrally palette. But even though it's neutral, like, look, isn't that pretty? That's the gold in there. That's so stinking pretty. And then last, but certainly not least, is the Astro Pink. The only one I am missing out of the 5 pan series is the Neons. Did I already say that? I might have, but I'll repeat it. Next up, we have 2 of the Charlotte Tilbury holiday palettes. So I have this Instant Eyes. Was this one? No, I think the silver one was last year. Yes. So I think this one was the one from last year, which looks like this. Charlotte Tilbury, and the reason why I didn't get rid of these is her formula is just so easy to work with. Now, as you can see, it doesn't have the same amount of reflectiveness as the Kaleidos, but they're still good. And the mattes are really, really easy to work with. They're super soft and they blend like a dream. So that right there, that spot is the one of the mattes in here. So this is this one. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and then this is the one from this year, which I definitely like the one from this year better because, see what I'm saying? That has quite a bit more sparkle to it, and it's got some really, really pretty, like there's a, look at that green. See what I'm saying? I like the shimmers in this better, but I can mix mattes together or the shimmers from both palettes. So I kept both of them. Now we're on to Odin's Eye Mini. So these are from the Fates collection. I don't remember if that's what it's called. So here is, this is the Verandy Mini Eyeshadow Palette. So this, again, Odin's Eye has amazing shimmers, but they also have really good mattes. So, see? Just so good. So this is the Verdandi, which again is more of like your neutrally tone, but that orange matte is from there. And then we also have the Scold, which has beautiful, this one is all shimmers, but look, see that green? So, so pretty. Then last but certainly not least, this is my favorite out of them. This is the Erd. And see what I'm saying? Like, look at that deep forest green shimmer. Like, so stinking pretty. I love Odin's Eye, like I really do. And I hope that they come out with some more unique color stories. Same kind of thing goes with Kaleidos. I've really been enjoying both of their product lines quite a bit. Kaleidos has one of my favorite lip formulas, which is the lip glaze. So next up, I have a stack from Melt. This is the gunmetal stack. So this is what the inside shadows look like. I think there's only one matte and the rest of them are shimmers, but it has those grungy, like Now you can see it's a little flaky, but you see, and my husband bought that for me. He picked it out. I didn't ask him for it, so it's not going anywhere. Then I have, this is the Chantecaille. I think this was the spring or summer collection, which looks like this. It has the beautiful butterfly on the outside. Now, Chantecaille, their formula is really nice, but it is expensive. So for myself personally, I will be very choosy over what I buy, because to me, the Chantecaille has a good formula, but there's not the kind of color stories that I absolutely love. So next up, this is the NARS. What palette is this? This is the Climax one. My friend Aileen got this and loved it, and then I bought it and loved it. And so this is what it looks like on the inside. So again, it's that grungy kind of color story. Look how beautiful those shimmers are. Now, NARS is not typically known for having beautiful shimmers, but the mattes are great as well. That's what it looks like. So I kept that one. Now, we've also got, this is Givenchy. This is the Le Palette Midnight Skin. So I actually bought this at Disney World in was it 2018? Yes. This was their holiday release. So I bought it in the France pavilion. So it's got those nice shiny shadows. They're not the most sparkly shadows, but again, this one's got some sentimental value, so it's staying, or it stayed. Then we have the Dior, this is the Denim Quint. My friend Aileen got this for me for my birthday, and this is absolutely stunning. Like, Dior has a really good eyeshadow formula. Now, they don't always have the most sparkly of eyeshadows, but their formula is really, really nice. And Dior does have some fun color stories. Like, that is nothing but a blue quint, and I am here for it. So, next up we have, this is the Natasha Denona. This is the Mini Xenon, which looks like this, and the silver in it. Look how pretty. And then it's got a really good black in here, and it's nice and soft. So this is the blackest black eyeshadow, and if you buy the single by itself, it's like $25 or $20. But if you buy the little Mini Xenon, it's $25. So I think that I got a good deal on it. And then also from Natasha, this is the Mini Gold, which I decided to keep because I love the greens. These are like so good. So good. Okay. Now we're gonna get into some Huda Beauty. I'm trying to keep these in order by brand because a lot of them are the same brands, because I kept the formulas that I really love. So this is the gold palette. Huda has this, look at that. That's that middle shade. Isn't that gorgeous? See, and it swatches beautifully. So we've kept the gold. We've got the wild. This one is the chameleon. See how pretty? Then we have the python. We have the tiger. I haven't even used the tiger one yet, but I decided to keep it because, look, let's look at that yellow or that gold. See, they're similar, but they're not the same. I probably don't need both of them, but I kept them. And then last but certainly not least is the jaguar. This is a beautiful cool tone color story. Look at this. I enjoy the Huda Beauty formula. Like, I know some people don't, but I do. And that's part of like makeup stuff, is that we all need to realize is we have different taste in makeup. Now, if you don't like something that I like, that's okay. It doesn't mean your opinion's the end all be all, and neither is mine. But if you are watching me, you typically do like the same things that I do. So next up we have the Viseart, the Dark Edit or Viseart. So this is what it looks like. So there's 4 shimmers, 4 mattes. And Viseart has absolutely amazing mattes, but their shimmers aren't bad either. Now, some eyeshadows like don't always swatch the best, but that doesn't mean like their matte didn't swatch the best right there. But swatches aren't the end all be all, because what they perform like when you're swatching a matte with your finger is not what it's gonna look like when you're going over a tacky base with a brush. So now we have a few or 2 Tom Ford quads. So I have this one, which is Badass. Just dropped the brushes. Looks like this. This is beautiful, y'all. Like, I do enjoy Tom Ford's formula as well. Now, it is on the pricey side, but again, it's so stunning. So stunning. And then we have, this one is the Photosynthesis. This was a gift from a friend. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So stunning. And again, Tom Ford's got good mattes and they've got good shimmers too. Like, they're not the most blinding of shimmers, but they have a really nice formula. So then I have the one off from House of Sillage. This is the Minnie Mouse eyeshadow quint. So this looks like this. Now, theirs are not like the most reflective of shades, but they are beautiful. So you can see, like, that is that cream shade. It went on like a dream. I mean, that's part of it, is it's so nice. So nice. And I'm hoping that they do come out with more. Now, that collection did cost me a pretty penny, but I don't mind it when it's something that I really enjoy. Now, we're gonna get into the most small palettes I have from a brand, and that is Mama Pat. These are all of her quads. I own every single one of them. I am a Pat McGrath collector. I will say that to start with. Like, I don't know if I've used all of these, honestly, but I always buy them all, which that's part of the thing I'm trying to change. I haven't yet, but that's what I am trying to change. So as you can see, there's a ton of quads. So we're gonna start off with, this is, I'm trying to read the name, Celestial Divinity Fleur Fantasy. Looks like this. Oh, look at that, how beautiful. See, and that's not her really special formula, but they're still stunning. So this is Fleur Fantasy. I don't remember when this one came out. Too many to remember. Then we have Deep Space Divinity. As you can see, I've used this one. Look. Isn't that beautiful? Man, oh man, oh man. Then we have Bronze Borealis, which looks like this. And one thing that's good about Mama Pat is, like, I feel like her quads tell a complete story. Then we have this one. This is the Voyeuristic Vixen. So this has those special shades. Look at that. See? Mama Pat just does it for me. I'm sorry. Like, that is probably my top formula. Then we have Eternal Eden. So this is a little bit more basic. You know, Mama Pat does a lot of pink. So pretty. Then we have, I don't know the name of this one, it doesn't say it on the back. So this is from, I think, her first set of quads. So there's that. And see, these are like a baked formula. So this is the champagne and the gold from this palette right here, or right here. And they're so reflective. I mean, look. So pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, then we have, this one is the Interstellar Icon. And, like, I don't know if you can tell, but this blue, like, in the palette, it looks like that bright blue. But whenever, let's see if I can get it to show the shift. See how you can see that shift where it turns like a deeper purple? It's, yes, there we go. It's so stinking pretty. Okie dokie. So many of these to talk about. Then what is this one? This is the Risque Rose. Looks like this. This shadow right here, this lavendery color, is such a beautiful lavendery silver, and you can see how it shifts. Like you can see the lavender, you can see some pink, and you can definitely see the silver. And that's what it looks like. It's so good. But these do come at a high price point. But Mama Pat normally does a big sale. This one is, I don't remember which one this one is, but look. Come on. Can we not be obsessed with this? I mean, I am. And I was just talking about makeup obsession in another video, and here I am talking about being obsessed with it. But just because I like something doesn't mean you have to. And then last but not least is this little guy. And this green in here, the blue. But again, Mama Pat and Natasha are about the only two that do, or at least in my opinion, that are more on the luxury side, that do really special eyeshadows and colorful. Like Dior will do colorful, but I don't feel like their shimmers and stuff are super special, but I do like their color stories. But Mama Pat and Natasha Denona, well, whenever Natasha has a good shimmer, sometimes it's not, they are just absolutely phenomenal to me. If you're wondering, yes, I'm wearing a wig and it's getting itchy. But yeah, hopefully you like this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. Hopefully you subscribe to this video. But I guess that's it, so we'll see y'all later.